everybody, it's time, finally. Oh my gosh, welcome to the Street Shark live stream. Oh my gosh. So what the story is, I bought Wave 1 and I was just going to review Wave 1, but I'm like, let me get the shirt, but then like I had to save for like a Comic-Con, so I didn't get the shirt. And by the time I kept holding off. Wave 2 was released, and then I was like, well, I got to get the shirt. So when I was ordering the shirt, I'm like, do I get the hat? I don't know. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me try to find my original Street Sharks before I do the review. So that became a part of it, too, because I was like, okay, where are my Street Sharks? So I kept looking for my Street Sharks for the storage and to do it for the review because I wanted to compare the old ones and the new ones. So finally, things lined up, and then another thing happened where it's like my nephews only have a few days, available. So like, oh, we're gonna watch the movie. It's like I was like, dang it. So I had to move it up now. So today is the day of the Street Shark review. I got my Street Shark shirt, as you can see here. Oh my gosh, I am so prepared today. I'm excited. Well, not really prepared, because here's the thing. Oh my god, let's start with the beginning, right? So when I was a kid, I got this Street Shark VHS tape. So it was like a blue case, and it had like a glittery, metallic look to it. It was blue, and it was like the pilot episode. It was like, episodes 1 and 2 or whatever, and it was like the main thing to sell the idea, Street Sharks. And I remember putting it in, and in the beginning there was Sailor Moon, like fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. It was like the intro, but they used it as a commercial to advertise, Sailor Moon. To like, if you like this VHS, pick up this VHS, and it was basically that. So I watched the pilot, and the pilot was about these four boys who were the son of Dr. Milton, and Milton works with Paranoia or whatever, Piranha Dude, and they've been messing around with DNA splicing and whatnot. And Bolton's like, he wants to pull the plug, and Piranodon is like, nah, hell no, we're not going to pull the plug, right? So I think Piranodon experiments on Milton, and then Milton runs away, and like, it hasn't been seen ever since the pilot, right? That's the father. So the father's missing now, so the kids go look for their father, and as they're going to look for the father, they get kidnapped by Piranodon or whatever. And they experiment on them, nothing happens, and he thinks it's a failure, so he like dumps them off into like the stream or like the ocean or something. They end up in like the sewer drain, and like a jogger's like, oh my god, these four boys are like drowned, they're in like the river or whatever. But then they get like flown, like, like washed out, and then they wake up and they're like, oh man, what happened? I don't know, but I'm hungry. And they go to like this food stand, and as they're eating like burgers and like fries and stuff, they transform into the Street Sharks, which is seen on the shirt right here. Yep. Thank you, Beskies. Beskies is on vacation, so she will not be, voice on the show, but she will jump in real quick. Just saying hi quick. I don't have volume up, so I can't hear you. And she says, I like your shirt, though. So everyone subscribe to Sweet Misery on the YouTubes. So anyway, they transform into these sharks. One's like a whale shark. One's like a tiger shark. One's a hammerhead. One's a great white. And then they're like, man, I'm hungry. And they end up eating the whole food stand, right? And then, someone calls the cops because, giant-ass sharks are walking around on the earth. And they're like, oh, no, we got to get out of here. So they run into, like, this dude who, like, takes them to his, like, secret lair. And he has, like, this cool layout where he can make, like, all this technology and tools and stuff. And he, like, calls them the Street Sharks. It's this guy. I forgot his name, because, it's been like 30 years since I watched the cartoon. So there was this guy. He creates all their gadgets and stuff. He says, hey, man, you guys should be the Street Sharks. You guys are cool. You guys are awesome. So that happens, and then, like, Paradon, like, gets framed. Like, he tries to frame the Street Sharks for, like, bank robberies and stuff for some reason. I don't know. And then they have to clear their names, and then they become crime fighters, and, like, that's the end of the pilot. Like, there you go. But yeah, I remember that it was one VHS tape, probably an hour long episode, like 44 minutes, because 22 episodes plus 2 and 44. So that's what I grew up with, was the VHS tape. But I had a lot of the figures, a lot of them, and I'm going to go through them after I do the review of the new ones. But like, I had tons of them, almost all of them, almost. There's like a handful that I didn't get. Like towards the end, they got hard to find in the stores, and they weren't as cool, because I remember towards the end they started becoming just like plastic on like a cardstock. It wasn't the cool boxes that they came in with. So today I'll be reviewing the 30th anniversary Mattel Street Sharks. These are the brand new ones that just came out in 2024. For years I've been wanting this to happen. I'm like, we get He-Man, we get all this 80s nostalgia, we get like G.I. Joe, things like that, where it's like, yeah, we got the 80s, we got that, but like, can we get some 90s love, And a few years ago, I did buy the Mattel Creations, like, collectibles. It was like based on the concept art. So it was like, I believe it was like a great white shark. I believe one of them was like an octopus man, and then like a crab or something like that. And that was like the concept art. And I was like, oh, maybe one day they'll do it. And then lo and behold, this year for the 30th anniversary, they finally did it. They did this whole layout. I think I even watched the Mattel Creations live when they did it. When they announced like the T-shirts, they announced the figures, and I remember like watching it live, and I was trying to ask them, like, are they going to do the puppets? I hope they do the puppets. Hopefully these toys do well, nowadays. I think they are. Like, the only time I see them is in Target, and when I go to Target, Ripster's never there, but it's always Pteranodon and the other bad guy, the guy with like the little nose. So without further ado, I'll be reviewing Wave 1, Wave 2, and I'll be opening, not, like, I don't know if I'll open it, but I do have the Comic-Con exclusive one. So I do have that, and then we'll dive into the old figures. We'll do some comparing, contrasting, and then see if they fit in the old vehicles, because I do have like some of the vehicles. These are original vehicles from the 90s. They've been sitting in my storage. I've spent like 2-3 weeks trying to find the Street Sharks so I can compare them, and it's a mixture, because there's some ones that I bought like afterwards. Like I bought this from like a Savers or like a flea market or something, and then there's some original ones. Like this one's an OG that's literally been sitting in the storage unit for like 30 years, so he's like in prime condition. Look at that guy. So let's get to the new figure. So Wave 1 consisted of Wave 1 was Jab, which you see here. I love this packaging. I absolutely love this packaging. It's probably one of the things that really grabbed my attention when I was a kid. I remember seeing this in the aisles and just be like, oh, I like this. Oh my God, I want it. And looking back at it, I'm shocked that I had most of these, because I was like, how did my mom do that? Like, because like all these things must have been like $10 each, maybe 15. I don't know. But like back then, that was probably a lot. So she must have did layaway or something. I'm not sure, but like I am so glad that she did. It's so cool. Here we have Ripster, and you can still do the little gimmick thing where you press the back and you try their little fin and make their mouth move. But again, like, this packaging is so great, and of course on top you see the little 30th anniversary logo on top right there. Boom. It's like a metallic look. And I believe like the improvement that they did is that you could still keep the cage, because I don't know, from my recollection, like the cage was just part of the packaging. I don't think it was an actual like accessory. But yeah, so I'll be trying to not damage these too much, because I do want to keep the packaging pretty much intact if I can. So there's Ripster, Jab, and then this was the other one, Slash. Slash was the third one in the Wave 1 of the new ones. I Drill, and then this one, and he does a little spinning thing. A little close up. I like the packaging of these. So on the back of these boxes, it says, they climbed out of the deep and onto the street to stop the gene-juggling madman Dr. Paranoid and his deviants from devastating Fission City with a tidal wave of crime. Fission, get it? Like, it's like spelled Fission, like fission, but like it sounds like fishing. Get it? It's a joke. And then each one has like the little background thing. This is like the original background that they had. I'm not sure if this is still like the original art. Maybe it's a recreation. But there you go. There's Wave 1, and they'll have like little collector cards. Again, I'm going to try to keep the package in good condition. Oh my gosh, is there like mini spider webs in here? That's hilarious. Yeah, these have been waiting for like, oh my god, like a month or maybe two. I don't know, just because there were so many things that came up, like Comic Cons, other episodes, unboxings, waiting for to get the shirt. So there's a lot of things that were like put on hold, but we're finally here, guys. We're finally here. I'm excited. So let's start with the villain, Slash. So if I looked correctly, I don't think I had Slash when I was a kid, because I ended up buying Slash later in life. Like, I believe I got this Slash from like a flea market, because I don't have the drill that came with it. So this is just from a flea market. But yeah, whenever I see this at flea markets or like a Savers or something like that, I try to get them as long as they're like a decent price. Because if they're in good condition, and like on eBay, oh my gosh, like I'm still shocked. Like I believe a year or two ago, my friend Luke gave me the Orca. I think his name's like a tongue guy or whatever. But like it's the Orca with the moving tongue. I don't know how he got that. I don't want to know what he spent on it, but I know like these things can get expensive in retrospect. And let's see, we have Becky here. She's watching without sound. It's a truck and a shark. Oh, Becky, she's so hilarious. So I'm going to open them from the bottom, because I feel like if I open it from the top, it might damage it, because you can see here there's like the hook on top. So I wanted to keep that in good condition. And usually with like Funko Pops and stuff, you usually open it from the bottom. Okay, so there's 3 pieces of tape. Let's try not to wreck it. But yeah, I'm so excited for this. Like, I even cleared up the shelf. There's like a little shelf I had like cars in, but I'm like, nope, the cars can go into storage. Let me get some Street Sharks and have it displayed here on the bottom. I am so flipping excited. Like seriously, like I'm like, how come with all this nostalgia? We have like Ninja Turtles nostalgia. We have He-Man, Masters of the Universe. When are we going to get Street Sharks? Oh my gosh. As we can see here, there might be a little damage I do to the box, because there's like plastic things in the back. So we'll try to be careful, gang. We'll try to be careful. Opening up the bottom here. Oh, okay. So we're good there. Careful, careful. And then that can go inside the box for now. Okay, so we have here is the little cage. And from that live stream I watched when they first announced these Street Sharks, to the public, I do believe like if you had like all the cages, you can actually connect all the cages and have like a big giant like wrestling ring kind of cage thing that they were saying like, hey, we could have have them fight in a cage. So that was the idea. Okay, so I'm gonna try to be careful here, or maybe I could just slide them out the bottom. Let's see. I'll try to slide them out the bottom. There we go. Whoa. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, if I recall correctly, the original cages were just part of the packaging. I don't even think they were like cool things that you could attach. Like nowadays, they made it for collectors. They're like, you could, do this, do that. Oh, that's so cool. So when I bought that one from the flea market, I was doing research, and there was someone on Etsy who makes like these off their 3D printer. So here's his little drill. Oh my gosh, you can see all my cuts from going through all my figures this week, and that's hilarious. Okay, let's get that out. There we go. That's decent. You can see the detail on the little drill. There you go. Oh, it's still attacking my face. There we go. And there's his drill. So you put it in his face right here. Hang on, before we put on this thing, let's get a closer look at Slash here. Slash, right? I'm not sure I get the name right. Slash. That's a nice detail there. You can see his gills. his hands. There's definitely more articulation just looking at these things. And that's one of the things I'm kind of worried about. Because on the bottom here, hang on, let's move his arm. So on the bottom here, you see that they have knee, like foot and knee and all that. With the original one, like this guy's all solid plastic, so there's definitely a difference here. So this guy's all solid, no articulation. There's probably 3 points of articulation because his bottom half, his knees don't even like bend or anything. And that's what I'm wondering what's going to happen with the new ones. Because the old ones, like you put these anywhere and they'll last forever. It'll be great, like, you know. But with these, I'm kind of worried, like, over time, will, like, the joints get weak? Hang on, get you in focus here. Will, like, the joints get weak and they get, like, just fall backwards or whatnot? Like, over time, will all these joints become loose? That's what I'm a little worried about. But let's look at the detail here. It's so weird how toys have advanced. So this one's the old one and this one's the new one. So look at the paint job. That actually looks like it's painted on here. Oh, this looks like it's genuinely like hand painted. And then this one, you could tell like it's like printed on. That's so cool. Let's do a side by side where they look. Oh wow, there is a huge difference from the looks of it. So this is the old one. And this is the new one. There's more of like a metallic paint on the new one. And maybe it used to be on the old one, but it's not as fresh as it used to be. You can see the mouth. Kind of looks like the mouth was bigger on the old one from the looks of it. And there's their backs. Oh wow, it's I can't tell if it's just the camera went off. Like the bodies are almost the same size. I was going to say one's kind of bigger than the other, but they're about the same size. Some of the cool like detail is lost because this one looks like really cool, like it's all like one piece and looks like it's like a solid. And then this one, like they have to work with the joints, so the magic's kind of lost there. They both have the same gimmick, but we'll see. We'll see how the new one does. We'll put the drill on it. There we go. Takes a little effort. But yeah, they have articulation for sure. I almost wonder why, though. But, you know, they have to make it new and update the technology and whatnot. But it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like, why do they need the articulation? They were fine. That is cool, though. Look at all that detail. Let's see, make sure there's no messages for me. That's hilarious. So my mom apparently thought I wasn't going to open these. No, I'm going to open them. I'm going to open them. They're available in Target. That's why I'm opening them. Although there might be some that I don't open. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it as I'm doing this. That's hilarious. Like, I don't think I'll open the Comic-Con exclusive one. There's no reason to. But I wanna leave this guy open for sure. Because then he can go on the shelf and looks like he's gonna attack the other guys. And the other reason why I want to open them is because this one already has like a not a defect, but like you see there's like paint missing off his teeth right there in the front. So that's why I'm like, this one I can open. Because I'd rather, like, you know, at some point order another one where he doesn't have that defect of the paint missing. Because I find it so funny, like, this is in the box. This is fresh from Big Bad Toy Store. And it's got, like, a little paint chip on his tooth right there, as you can see. And you look at one that I've had... Where is he? There we go. And you look at one that I've had in storage for, like, 30 years. Not brand new. And there's like no paint scuff on his teeth. And let's even compare to another one, more designed one. Still, there's no paint scuff on his teeth. But we'll get there, gang. We'll get there. So I'm going to put the cage inside the packaging again. Just to keep track of it. I don't want to lose track and whatnot. So as I'm doing this to keep you guys entertained, I did see the movie Smile 2 today. So there's that. Highly recommend. 5 stars. Damn near perfect movie. I do think the creature thing at the end was a little cheesy. But it's alright. It was a great movie. There's some more designs on there. Press down lever for chilling drilling action. Street Sharks. His bio is Slash. Motto, drill for thrills. 411 file. Cavalier menace with a snout that touts swashbuckling style. He's the aristocrat of the bunch, insisting that piracy is posh and stealing is suave. Street skills. Fences like a musketeer and drills like an oil rig. His bioengineered snout with assorted attachments can pierce and pulverize anything. Favorite feast? Chopped liver, oil spills, slimy rocks on water crackers. It's kind of gross. Slimy rocks with crackers. Contents: 1 shark, 1 cage, 1 accessory. That's cool. All right, we're going to open up Ripster. Ripster with his little paint chip teeth. Lol. Lol. Oh, hang on. Before we open him, let's read his bio. Name, Ripster. Motto, bite is might. 411 file, the natural born leader of the Street Sharks. He's bold. He's tough. He's a wild-blooded hero with a fist like a freight train. Sharks obey him. Street skills. Needs no weapons except the ones he was born with, because his skill in martial arts. He is a weapon. Specializes in combination of bite boxing and Taekwondo. With these shark puns and water puns. Ocean puns. Main choose motorcycles, barbells, monster trucks, submarine sandwiches. That's hilarious. Number 1, press fin to make him bite. So that makes him bite. And this one will have pull fist back until arm is straight and waist twist all the way from the side. Then release punch. You know what's funny? Out of all the Street Sharks, I don't have an original Ripster. Like, I have all the different other, great whites. I think I have like 3 of them. I have like a tan pair of pants, the one that came with a gun, and then the one that came with the pool cue and all that. But I don't have the original one. So let's try to find the pool cue one. Well, not the pool cue. So this is like the one that came with a gun. So he like bites a gun or whatnot. That's not the original one. This one comes with a pool cue. That's not him. But I believe it's in here somewhere. Somewhere's in here, under the pale moonlight. Like, I have the original Jab. I have the original Streets or whatever the hell his name is. But where's the other one? Give me a second, Pascal. Oh, there it is. I got him. Yes, I think this was a repaint, I believe. Hang on, let's try it out. Yep. Oh, yeah, this was the repaint. So this was the Ripster repaint. As you can see here, still, there may be paint scuffed on his nozzle, his little nose, but there's no paint scuff on his teeth. And that's like the closest comparison, because I think this is just a repaint. Yeah, we're good. So, because the original comes with, I believe, black pants. Just like the cartoon. Yeah, one more cut. Wait, is it done? All 3 sides are cut. Okay, we're ready. We're ready, Poscat. Here we go. Okay. Carefully slide the cage out. Carefully with the box. Toss it to the side. Again, little plastic things in the back. We're going to cut those off. We'll head them off at the pass. Cut them off. Okay, is that both sides? Nope. Okay. Loosen this side as well. There we go. He's loose. He is loose. And then we're going to open one of these here and slide them right out. Oh, wow. So I like how he's sitting inside the cage. He's literally sitting like he's in an easy void chair. Again, this is probably like one of the things that are different with these ones because of the articulation of the legs and whatnot. So weird. Yep, this is definitely him. I'm looking at the old one and looking at this new one. It's making me smile. I can't believe it, guys. Seriously, I've been waiting 30 years for this stuff. It's like Jurassic Park and Street Sharks. Those are my main things, and I'm so glad they're back. Oh my god, the articulation. I'm not sure about it, guys. I kind of like the solid legs of the old ones. Because with these new ones, like, it's so weird. Like, you have to, like, try to straighten them out and whatnot. Like, I feel weird about his articulation in these legs. I feel weird about it. But maybe it's just me, like, wanting to be nostalgic and, like, with the old ones, you know? Like, I just wanted to be, like, the way it was, but, like, maybe it can't be anymore. But I don't know. It's weird. It's almost like it doesn't quite work with what they want to do. I don't know. It's like, I understand. I understand why the old ones weren't moving. Because if you look at, okay, we'll do it like in compare and contrast. So this is the old one. Ripster here. Solid pair of legs, as you can see here. You put him anywhere, he's not moving, he's going to stand. He's got some pretty good details here with his jeans and whatnot. So originally, it was light brown boots with black pants, but this is the repaint, so he's like a little bit brighter, I believe, than the original one. He still has the same gimmick. I do believe this one, like, yeah, this one, I do remember that when I was a kid. Like, oh no. Probably one of the reasons why I left him in storage. Stay there, don't move. But yeah, he's got some paint chipping off. But compared to what other Street Sharks look like in my life, he's pretty decent condition. But as you can tell here, since he's all scuffed up, he was definitely a main tier dude. And the rubbers held up surprisingly well. So the gimmick here is you slide him back here, and then he does his little punch. Again, solid arm on this side. Solid left arm where he does like the little arm. Look at all that muscle. Look at that detail. Veiny muscle, and then this one, his arm moves so like he could look like he's punching. And the gimmick. But yeah, that's the original one. And here's the new one. As you can see here, not a solid arm, articulated. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about it. And I don't know if it's just me being like, I don't want new or whatever. Is there even any articulation? That's weird. Like, oh, there we go. But, like, does it bend? Okay, let's try it that way. Eee. I don't know how I feel about that. But it's Mattel. It's Mattel. And I'll buy another one anyway, because this guy's gonna... There we go. A little tough to move. A little tough to move, but I got it to move. There it is. I figured since it's Mattel, it's got to be okay. Like, if it was NECA, I'd be like, hell no, I'm not moving the arm. But yeah, you just got to move it a little bit. Yep, it's moving now. Moving smoothly. It's just a little stiff, that's all. And you can move like, let's see, so... You can move that. He's got that articulation there. And then this was a little stiff, but once you get it moving, it's okay. He moves the elbow. And then he's got wrist. He can move his wrist. Again, like, I don't know, it's just for the modern kids, I guess. Kids can get into these. Kids nowadays, you need this kind of articulation. So with this, let's see if he still has the gimmick. Yep. And that was the other thing I was wondering about when they were showing the gimmick on the live stream. Because I remember they were trying to hold him down. But since he had articulation in the legs when they held him down to do the punch, like he wasn't able to stand. Like with this one, you could hold him down and do that. Look at that. You can hold him down. Hang on. It's a solid base. So like when he goes for the punch, like he could probably stand still, right? But with this, when he goes for the punch, he might fall over because of his legs. Like, see, even when I'm trying to hold him with like one leg, he's moving back and forth. And let's just try, you know. Maybe I'm trying to be bad on the new ones with the old one, but like, yep, I'm holding one leg, he's solid. And in comparative contrast, here's the leg. Oh, see, there we go, like right there. Just trying to show an example here. Yeah. So I'm not 100% sold. Not 100%. But the detail is there, though. I do like the detail of the pants, the jeans, the black jeans. You can see there, they look good. The boots look good. I love the belt. The belt looks great. All the detail is there, like even the pants. I love that. It stayed true to the original design, or at least close to it. Yep, it stayed true. Oh, the belt's different. The pants are different. 30 years later, the pants are different. I do like that. See the belt strap. That's what I'm talking about. That's hilarious. I do like that. The new one's more veiny. As you can see there, the veiny one right here in my hand. That's the new one. This is the old one. See, that's even funnier because back in the old days, like, you know, you just needed to get around with like a dad bod muscle. You know, that's all you needed. But nowadays, you got to dehydrate and eat your what do you call it, seasoned chicken, and get really muscular like Hugh Jackman, where you get the veins and all that. Poor Rips. Oh my God, he's even got veins in the front on this Helm's Ridge. So he's got veins on his belly. Gross. And there's the shark action. And then these ones, oh, yep. So right here, they did improve with that design. So you can't really lift up the teeth from the jaw, which I do like. They did improve that. I do approve of that. That's good. Because if you look at these ones, like it was pulling up. And this one doesn't have the veins on his chest. He's not dehydrating. Oh, I do like that, though. I'll say that. So with the articulation, I do like that look. See that look? That looks like he wants to fight you. Because with this old one, like, he just looks like he's like working out. He's got his little fist up, and he looks like he's driving. I think when they were designing this, they were thinking of the truck. So let's get the truck out. Because if you put him in the truck, it almost looks like he's driving the truck. See his little fist here? So you put him in there and watch the truck. I have no idea how my mom did this. No idea. And they are comparable. They do fit in there. Kind of a little bit smaller, but, you know, it's fine. He's dehydrated. He's got all the muscle. He's got to build all that. So there's that. He does fit in the truck. Confirmed for truck. Yep. So I do like that. I do like that you can make him look like that, where he's like, he wants to fight you. Let's see what other poses I could do. I want to do like the muscle man pose. We'll try that. Because you can move his wrist so he can do that. There you go. That's awesome. And then, oh, you can do all the way back. Okay, I was wondering how far back you could open up his mouth. Okay, so out of 5, let's go back to this one real quick. I think I'll give this one, like compared to the old one, I think I give this one like a 4. I'll give this one a 4. 4 out of 5. Slash gets a 4 out of 5. The only thing that takes him back is that I feel like the feet, I think that might be the weakness out of all of them so far. Because the feet, I like the feet of the old one where it just looks like, you know, mass. But this one, like, I think I'm going to give this one a 4.5 just because I do like the way he looks when he's angry and he has his fists out like that. That's cool. I do like that. I do like the improvement of the veiny sculpt. I don't know. I like that. It's like the updated, like, Hugh Jackman where they have to dehydrate and get all veiny and gross. I do like that. I do like the improvement of the jaw and the teeth, that connection. That's because, like, this looks solid. Like, this looks like this ain't going anywhere, and I like that. Whatever they did there is great. Oh, but that's the thing, though. That might even drop this down to a 4 because the gimmick is the punch, as you can see here now. Since this is like all like, I think the old one's loose, so I can't really get. Yeah, this is loose. But like, I don't know. The gimmick is kind of tough to do with the legs, so I might drop it down to a 4. I was gonna go 4.5, but like, it's the bottom. It's like the articulation and the legs and the feet. Like, that's all great and stuff. Like, that's cool, but like, for what it is, for what you need to do, I feel like that's kind of a weakness here. He does stand on his own, so that's great. But it's like when you try to do the gimmick. Let's see if I can just hold him down with. Oh, nope. So when you, because I was just trying to do like hold him down while doing this. This leg goes out, so he kind of does like a little kick as you try to pull back. So I don't like that. Yeah. Oh my God. Maybe even a 3.5. I don't know. I'll stick with 4 just to be kind. I don't want to be too rough on this because it is brand new and it is coming back. I have been waiting for it. But yeah, it's just the legs. The legs really hold them back. Even though I get not modern day, that's what you're supposed to have. And I do like that detail in the back too. I don't know. I got to check the other one, but I like the fin. I do like that look. I don't know why. I think I know why. Okay, so like to me, that lets me know that it'll last longer. So as you look there, it's plastic surrounding it. So when you do this, it's just, it's within that range. With the old one, like you're rubbing against the rubber, and that might, look bad over time. It looks good now because I took care of my street sharks. I don't know if you can see that real close, like. Kind of see like it's sort of wearing away, so I do like that as well with the new one. It's protected with that plastic. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna stick with the 4, but like the legs, that's what's holding them back. And let's do a comparison to the other ones. I feel like it's kind of unfair because this one's like completely different, but like this one has like a built-in leather jacket. I believe it's the same character, but just updated to look better. And again, he's got like the solid legs right there. This guy came with a pool cue, and I believe sunglasses. I think the sunglasses are long gone, but I still have the pool cue. And then there's this guy as well. This little compare and contrast. There we go. I believe it's the same character. It's a different toy. Oh, different toy. So that's cool. But yeah, I plan to buy another Ripster. I don't know if I want to find him in the store or if I actually want to roll the dice and try to get another one, because that paint chip, that fucking paint chip, look at that. Like right on the front tooth. Look at that. It reminds me of like the Substance when she has her loose tooth and pulls it out. Oh my God. Like, I just want to pull it out because it's just like, ugh. I don't even know, like, maybe whiteout would fix it, but it would look so, I don't know. I'd rather just buy another one. Buy another Ripster. Oh my gosh. Oh, that. Oh my gosh. It bothers me so much. That's hilarious. Okay. So we're going to the next one. What our next podcast? Oh wait, before we go next, I don't want to have a whole mess, so we're going to put his packaging back in the box. Because I want to stay as neat as possible, or at least organized as possible. I don't want to have like 5 of these around and being like, oh no, which one goes to which figure? It's like, no, I'm going to keep track. I'm going to put in each box. It's going to. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. If you're going to do it right. Yeah, this would be a mess if I just kept going and not organizing. Ugh. Be careful. I can't even compare it to the old boxes because I don't remember. It's been too long. It's been so long. Okay. So, this is the old one. Keep Ripster out over there. And Slash. Alright, we're going to Jab. Okay, let's pull out Jab of the original one. before I get too far. So since he was sitting in storage for so long, his eye is a little busticated. As you can see there, like all the weight of the other one sort of like shifted him, so he's kind of stuck like that forever now. Forever and ever. Oh, even my mom was like, ooh, my review. Ripster Solid 3, old school Ripster 4.5. Yeah, I think you're right. I know I'm being kind, but I think the new Ripster is the leg, like the gimmick. Like if it's got to punch, like the leg's got to be solid, and like it's oof. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm being too kind. Yeah, the new Ripster is definitely like a 3. Again, here we go. This is the original Jab. He's pretty in good condition. Again, look at the teeth. No paint. No paint smudge or anything. That's all solid. Man, this is like really great quality too. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a little paint scuff, I guess. No, wait. Yep, that is paint scuff. He was loved. He was played with. Minor paint scuff on the bottom of his feet. But, you know, it's not bad. Because if you look at him, there's like no beauty marks. Hardly any scuffs. Like there's like one tiny scuff there. But compared to what are seen nowadays, or like this could all be dust and dirt, but it's not. Yeah. So again, too, he's got the solid base. He's kind of thrown off though. Maybe it's the arm. Yep, the arm's got to be down. So there's a negative with this one. Oh, you just have to. Okay, so this one's not like Ripster. He can move, so he could easily balance him. So that's good. Okay, let's go to Jab. Let's read Jab's box. Name, Jab. Motto, hit it head on. 411 file. He's a militant guy with an incredible sense of street justice. Harder to handle than a hurricane at high tide. His nasty temper is feared by foes and friends alike. Oh, even his friends are afraid of him. Oh my gosh. Street skills. Hits hard, hits often. Strikes his target with the power of a hydraulic jackhammer. Batters down barricades, overpowers obstacles, nothing stops him. Main shoes, boulders, wrecking balls, toll booths, steel girders, donut holes. Coming at you from shore to store and street to street. Oh my gosh. So press fin to bite, push right arm back to release. Okay, so the original one, you pulled the fin back and his mouth open. Hang on, let's go and focus here. Focus on him. So the fin does that for his mouth, and then this hand goes like this. So that's his gimmick. Okay, so there's that. So let's open Jab. Jab is so cool. Contains one shark and one cage. Yeah, I think my mom is right about Ripster. The new Ripster is a 3, and the old one's a 4.5. I think she's right. She's right. Any more Smile 2 comments? Oh, yeah, I guess I could talk about that. So, what I liked about Smile 2 is that it uses its monster as a metaphor. And that's so cool, because the movie is all about, like, if you get rid of everything else, it's genuinely about depression and guilt and just this. I guess it goes with the depression, but, like, it's all about that. Guilt and depression. And it's, like, all done on screen visually, and you could do it visually because it's a horror movie. It's not a realistic movie, so you don't have to... You know, not everyone has to be in a room talking. You could see her guilt and her depression shown on screen, and you could do it in a creative way. And one of the things I really loved about Smile 2 was that after the fact, you realized some of the stuff was all in her head, and that's her self-doubt. That's her depression taking over. Because when you're depressed and sad, like your mind takes over and it tells you things that aren't true. Like when you're sad or depressed, it's like nobody likes you. You're nobody, like, you hate yourself, and it does that through the characters, and at the end you realize it's in here and it gets at her, and it was so good. It was so good. I really loved Smile 2. But let's continue here. I'm sure somebody will give me a thumbs down like, I really liked the Street Shark review, but then he started talking about Smile 2, and I was like, what the hell? So, let's be careful, be careful. Again, he's sitting in there like a lazy boy. They should have just put a chair in there for him, a little bench. Look at that. That's so adorable. They're just sitting in there. Oh my gosh. So far, I'm really loving the update. I'm really loving it. I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, yes, this is it. The reason why is because if you look at the original here, it's just solid brown. There's like no like character definition. It's almost like they spent all their Christian Kim Christmas. Oh my gosh, we got a friend of the show here. We got a friend of the show. Christian Kim Christmas. Hello, Christian Kim. Hello, Christian Kim. If you call, last year we had last year, Christmas, Christian Kim Christmas, which was really great. So getting back to it before, again, I'm going to get another thumbs down. I was really liking the stream about Street Sharks, and then he started talking about Christian Kim. I don't even know who Christian Kim is. But here we go. I like the update. Look at that. Get my face out of there. Whose hand is here? Okay. See, there's the paint job. They added a paint job to the bottom of his mouth to add more character, because this one's just plain brown. So right now, the new one is a huge improvement. I'm loving it. Okay, let's do the... Oh, that's so good. Look at that. Is there that much detail in the mouth of the old one? There is some detail there, but I like the detail on this one though. That looks like gross. That looks like what the fuck. Ah, oh, that's so good. All right, now let's try the gimmick. So the gimmick was okay. Oh, it goes further out. Oh, gross. They even added some ribs. The other one was just like plain. Although I do believe, hang on, before I get too rough on this. No, I guess they both have that. Like, I feel like both of them would be able to be broken. If you were rough housing with these, you could probably break them. But that's pretty cool. It goes out further. And from the looks of it, or from the sounds of it, it like locks in there. But I don't know how long that's going to last. After looking at all my old toys from childhood, like that little gimmick of that little latch clicking when you move the arm, like right there, I don't know how long that's going to last. So his articulation, maybe it's a different plastic, the different brown, because like that one is blue, so maybe there's a different plastic. But right there, I like the arm. I like the articulation of that. Again, like Ripster, he's got the protection there. And this one, it was just rubber on rubber. So let's look at the comparison back of their backs. Backs and pretty much the same. Not too updated. Like of course, the new one's like the modern one, but like from design wise, it looks like they stayed true. Let's see. Hang on, make sure the arms are in the right. Okay. How do I do that? Okay. So I'll do comparison with their heads. Get my face out of there. Come on, get my face out of there. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there's the comparison. Okay, so the new one is definitely a 5. This jab is a 5. Solid 5. I like the update of the mouth. I like the update of the top thing when his little gimmick action. Yep. Maybe a 4.5 just because I feel like the articulation, again, I feel like that's going to get weak over time. I really do. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 4.5 for sure. Oh my gosh. What happened here? Okay, so it's like a ball joint. I'm afraid, like, the way it feels like it's just going, you know. But yeah. But yeah, this one's definitely better than Ripster all the way. I like the new paint job on there. I like the update. It still feels like the old one, but you know, it updated where it needed to. That's so great. What's a Christian Kim? A Christian Kim is part of my rating system for Terrifier 3. I gave Terrifier 3 5 stars, a slice of pizza, and a Christian Kim. That was my rating. But I didn't see Inside 2. I really have no... I have no need or want to see Inside 2. Like, at all. Like, I can't even pretend to want to see it. I can't even... I don't want to see Inside Out 2. And to answer my mom, yes, I am saving the Lazy Boy inserts. Each one is going in each one of their boxes. But, oh my god. I think this is the best one so far. This is definitely... It's exactly what you want from an update. Where it still keeps like the basic look and design, but then it updates where it's important, like that. I like the ribs there. I like the gross detail in the mouth. I don't know why the paint job looks really like, or like the glossiness or whatever they used in there, different paint. And then I do like the detail to differentiate like the bottom of it, because like they all had that in the show, but like when you look at this toy, it's just solid brown. So I do like that. So that's really cool. 4.5. Because I'm trying to stand here and god damn it, like that's the worst. Like I'm trying to stand him, but his top is too heavy and then he falls over. It's the stupid articulation in the legs. Oh, that's... Oh man, stand. Okay, 4.5. He's standing, but yeah. Do they have... They don't have any foot pegs either. Shit. Oh man, it's so it's so close, because I like that they even give them like different boots, so like there won't be any paint scuffs with the boots. These are black. These are black boots. They won't turn blue. But like, god damn it, the articulation. Oh. The articulation in the legs is what kind of ruins it. Oh my god. Maybe if I bend their legs like the old school ones. I'll try that. Yes. Okay. So if you bend their legs like the old school ones, it's okay. Yep. And then just use their counterbalance of their arm and stuff. So I think, okay, so you have to bend their legs with their knees, but if you have to do that in order to make them stand, then what's the point of having articulation in the legs, you know? Shit! I don't want to be negative on these things, but god damn it, like, that's important. That's important for these figures. Is for them just to stand and do their gimmick. And if they can't stand and do their gimmick, then, ugh. So, right now I have his knees bent. Like, oh, man, let's get the comment off the screen. So right now, this is the new one, and I have to have his... Come on. I have to have his knees bent like the old one in order for him to stand properly. And even then, like, ugh. I don't know. We'll see. Because he's solid. Like, honestly, like, this is what you want for an update. But the articulation is what's killing them. And I'm sure I've said this 5 times. When I watch it back, I'll be like, why'd you say it so many times? But, like, I'm just looking at him, and I'm really trying to, you know, be fair, be nice, or, you know, do it justice. But yeah, like, everything's fucking solid. Like, it's a solid update. Hang on, get my face out of there so I can focus on the toys. Like, it's a solid update, but man, ugh, that's the only buzzkill. So overall, wave 1, that's the wave 1 with Ripster, Slash, and Jab. I have to give it like oops, that's hilarious. I put the new one down. Okay. Yeah, so overall review, I think I got to give them like a 3.54 out of 5. Like it's solid there. It's definitely better than going on eBay to pay $500 for these things. But like the articulation is kind of what lets them down. But everything else is solid. The solid, paint, other than Ripster's fucking tooth. But everything else is I don't want to be that mean, but like honestly, it's like a 3.54. Uh, oh man, that's good. That's just solid ice water. Love it. All right, before we get to Wave 3, let's go to the Comic Con exclusive. Again, I think I'm just gonna show it inside the box. I really don't want to open it. The thing that, even this I know will probably get a 3. Like honestly, I'll just just telling you right now, without opening it, this is automatic 3. Just because it's just a Ripster repaint. So here's the packaging. It's all the characters in the box. Or not all the characters, it's all the brothers. And then he's going inside the bar. And we have the 30th anniversary on there. No outside beverages or food. There's the motorcycle. And he's going inside a bar or a club of some sort. Yep. So let's just hang on. Let me get something ready for a comparison. Because I want to see if it's biblically accurate. No, it's not biblically accurate. Okay, so here's the motorcycle on the box. Right there, right? And here is the motorcycle here. You can see here he's got the big giant exhaust pipe and this. Look at that. That's freaking Ripster there. Man, I remember there's like 2 of them too. There's this one and then there's the lobster guy. I don't think I ever got the lobster guy. This was the only one I had. Again, I don't know how my mom did this. Put it on layaway. Was the first one in the store or whatnot. I don't know. Again, like I think I explained it on my nostalgia show if you watch that. But this must have been a main tier toy where I took it to school for show and tell, or maybe I brought it somewhere because it has the infamous FI on the bottom, my initials. So this was a top tier, main tier toy. This was the Andy. Your chief, Frank, put his initials on me. Okay, so again, let's go over the box. The 3 brothers outside the bar. Mattel Creations. This says Street Shark. He's going into the bar. 30th anniversary. It's even got the logo on top. All right, let's slide this display off. And there he is. There's Ripster. So let's read. Ripster and a Shark Among Us. Rip up the streets with Ripster as he goes undercover in A Shark Among Us. So this must be based on an episode. Rocking his explosive Super Q Jawsome sunglasses and styling jacket. This radical pool shark is just... Pool shark. Is just what the doctor ordered. But don't call him a chump. Because when it comes to the law of the jaw, he's in serious as a shark attack. So there's the paint job on the back. And the pool cue. There's his brother Jab. Warning, small parts may be generated. No one 3 and under. And then there's those guys breaking into an ATM for some reason. And there's the reveal. As you can see here, it looks like a brighter... He is just a repaint, but he is brighter than this guy. A brighter blue. He's more... Looks like he's more comparable to this blue. Yeah. He's more to this blue here. As you can see there. But yeah, he's just basically a repaint. I remember when they announced this for the Comic-Con exclusive, I was like, but why? But why? Because it's just a repaint of this guy, right? It's just... and it's like the toy line just came out and you're already doing a repaint. I kind of thought that was like a bummer. Because the only thing with this here is the pool cue, the jacket, the glasses, and the little explosive thing. But yeah, this guy's definitely keeping in his box. I'm not going to open him. But there he is. And I believe it's more like this figure here. And I kind of like the molded on jacket more. I like the molded on jacket. As you see here, and I like how this one looks different. Since they're like, all right, we're making another Ripster. How do we sell this to the kids so the kids could say, like me, Mom, can I get this Ripster? And she'd be like, no, you already have Ripster. I'm like, but this one looks different. He's got different teeth and a molded on jacket. And this one is just like genuinely a repaint. This one's like, oh. But look at that. He doesn't have any paint chips. No paint chips on his teeth. So that's what he's supposed to look like. Look at that. But yeah, I'm going to keep him in the box. No need to open him. But I just wanted to show that I have this. And this came out between... Oh my god, they didn't even switch out the pants. Ugh. I'm just glad they at least changed the blue. I'm glad that he's like a lighter blue, but honestly... I know I bought it, you know, but like... It's just... That's kind of a disappointment with the accessories and whatnot. But this came out between the Wave 1 and Wave 2. So he'll stay in the box. Automatic 3, because he's just a repaint and the same problems as the other Ripster. But yeah, that's automatic 3. So we're going to go on to Wave 2. It's the Street Sharks. Street Sharks. Oh my gosh, mother. No outside beverages or food. LOL, they must be entering the Legion. That's hilarious. Hilarious inside joke. Oh man, that's refreshing. I think that's refreshing just because I had pizza earlier, and pizza kind of like, you know, dehydrates. But that tastes good. Okay, we're on to Wave 2. And these guys, I had them originally except Dr. Paranoid. Paranoid I bought later, and Paranoid I bought the second version because the second version was much cooler than the other one. So let's just compare. Let me get the guys ready. Because there's definitely going to be some downgrades for Streets. Streets. Definitely sort of a downgrade with the gimmick. An upgrade for Dr. Paranoid. And I believe Slam Moo, right? Yep, Slam Moo. Big Slam Moo is pretty much the same. So let me get the figures to compare. To compare and contrast first. And I think I'll just compare it to like the ones that it should be. Oh man, yeah, they got rid of that gimmick. So there's Streets. Now, which Big Slam Moo do I show? Because I have... How many Slam Moos do I have? Okay, so from the looks of it, I have 3 Slam Moos. I think one is originally one I bought, and the other 2 are like ones I picked up at a flea market. Pretty sure. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so this is mine. This is my original Slam Moo. This is, of course, a later one. Probably Wave 2 or 3 of the original toy line. That's my big Slam Moo. And these ones were definitely like secondhand purchase, as you can see here. Definitely a bit more worn. Because I don't think I would have... See all that dirt? That's definitely not me. This is definitely like secondhand purchased. And the same thing with this guy here. Again, just a repaint. This was definitely bought like from a Savers or Goodwill or yard sale. These 2. But these will be more comparable to the new one than the old one. And then Dr. Paranoid. I'll show... Okay, where is he? Is he in the bottom? Okay, I know they're all in here. There he is. So when I was younger, I wasn't able to find this guy. This guy was already hard to find or not on the toy shelves because I ended up buying the upgraded Paranoid because this one was cool. This is like Wave 4, and this is the new Paranoid. There's no head gimmick. It doesn't switch back or forth or whatever. This is just Dr. Paranoid. And definitely not a repaint. As you can see here, completely new sculpt or whatnot. But this was my Paranoid. This is the one I had. Because I never saw the yellow one. And even when I saw this, I would probably pick this one over the yellow one. But because this one I definitely purchased from a flea market a few years ago. For sure. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get ready, guys. Holy smokes. Let me put these to the side. Put them on top here so they could be right in reach. All right, let's go to Wave 2. Who do we open first? I think we'll open up Streets first. So here's Streets in his box. Again, he has the gimmick. That's pretty cool. He can do that. His bio is Streets, cut to the quick, is his motto. 411 file, slick, quick, and fast. He's got a tiger in his tank for turbocharged moves. Think fast, skates faster. Street skills, skates at incredible speeds with tricks so sweet they'll make you weep. Claws, slash, teeth, gash, and spins at 2,000 RPM in a blur of savage stripes. Main shoes, stereos, turbochargers, stopwatches, chain link fence, and hot dogs. They don't eat pizza. They don't eat pizza. They don't like pizza like the other guys. Press 1. Press fin to make me bite. Push me on flat, hard surface and make me skate. Okay, so he still skates. That's good. Remove hands and swap them with my combat claws. Now that's the big thing we're going to talk about here. Because the original, you pressed there's a little button on the back of his arm and his claws grow. So we're going to talk about that because I think the original looks better. Okay, be careful with the packaging. Ooh. Okay. Street Sharks. Awesome. So, from the looks of it, yep, he is not sitting in his lazy boy because he can't. He's actually standing inside his box, and as you can see here, there's our accessories. Here's the accessories, the simple bare necessaries. Oops, and his hands are stuck. We gotta cut him off. Yep, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Not sure how I feel. Alright. Put the plastic in his cage. Alright. Oh, that's kind of dumb. I don't like that. Okay, so here he is in his glory. This is the new one. Articulation in the knees. As you can see, the wheels do move. And look at his hand specifically. Okay, so there's his hand with the claw out and a closed grasp here, or at least close as you can get to a closed grasp. Like he can still hold something. But I'm looking at this and I'm kind of thinking that's kind of dumb. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's out. Because here's his accessories. So you can swap his hands and you can see how long his claws are. And let's just do a little test with the mouth. Okay. So now let's look at the original. Good condition. Slightly dirty nose, but I don't think it's quite dirt. I think it's just like spray paint white. Yeah, that's just a white detail for his mouth. There's that. And here's the thing I'm talking about. So the reason why his hand looks like that is because the gimmick comes out. So you press that. And the claws grow. See? Oh, hang on. Maybe is there too much light? And just turn that a little bit so it's not as strong. Maybe a little light here. Yeah, a little light there. That helps. Okay, so you press the button here and the claws grow, right? That's the point of the hand. So, if that's the point of the hand, to have the claws grow on the original, why the hell have that hand? Why the hell have that hand if the claws aren't going to grow? You know what I mean? Why not have both hands look like this? And then when you swap them out, then the claws grow. You know what I mean? Why have the claw growing hand if the claws can't grow? Why not just have it so he could hold something in both hands? Like I'm guessing, I'm assuming that they want to keep the original fans happy as like an homage. Like if you want to display it, it looks cool. Hey, is this the new one? Kind of losing points again. No, wait, that's supposed to look like that. Okay, so they improved that. It just looks like a mistake. Okay, so if you look closely, this one has the blue paint on there to show that he's wearing gloves, while this one is just solid black because they couldn't paint that at the time. But yet this one looks like a mistake, even though it's an improvement. Oh, yeah. What's the point? Oh, man. Like, yeah, what's the... I guess it's just to appease the old fans, I guess. Looking at the stripes, I kind of wish they did the Jurassic Park thing they did with the original. Okay, hang on. Get my face out of there. There we go. So, look, if you look at the original, see how they have like a cool, like, Jurassic Park sort of like, almost like detailed, like fin look, like characteristic. Well, this one just looks like, it's way clean. It's too clean, in my opinion. Because this has character. This has like, oh, look at that. Look at those stripes, you know? And this one is just like too clean. Yep. Because there's some character to these. And you can see that. Yeah, there's just some character to these stripes. Well, these ones are just like perfect. All right, let's do a side-by-side mouth open. Get myself off camera, so... I like its product showcase, but it focuses on my face. That's dumb. Okay. Okay, so they improved the mouth. Wait, no they didn't. Oh my god, so it loses more points. So this is the original, right? No, wait. What am I looking at here? Oh my god. I'm getting confused because I'm looking at them in my hands on the camera. So... Okay, so the new one they did approve. The new one they improved. It's a closed mouth. You can't see the back. The old one, you could see the back of the mouth. See how it's just blue? Okay, so that gets points there for fixing that. But yeah, it kind of loses the character, though. It loses the character with the stripes. But they sort of stay true to the original design. If you look at their ugly-ass backs, they're... pretty much stay true to it. So this is the new one right here, and this is the old one. Some detail is lost in the shorts as well, I believe. Hang on, there is some detail there. I just got to focus. There you go. So this is the new one. So there is some detail there with the shorts. And there are some cool updates with the skates. Because the original ones are just mostly black with blue. And then these ones have a nice little paint job on them. Oh, and the eyes are different. The eyes are completely different. So the new one looks like a normal guy, and the old one looks like he's clearly had some cocaine or something because his eyes are all dilated. Yeah. See, this one's fine. This one, he's clean and sober, and this one's like, I'm fucked up, man. I'm going to go through a brick wall. So there's that. And look at the detail of their teeth. Oh, is it on the new one? Hang on. See the detail there. Yeah, this one's definitely dehydrated. Look at his lips. They're all cut up and dry. It's just the detail, though. It's not like his plastic's falling apart, but I find that funny. Like the old one, even his veins, he has eye veins in the old one. Look at the old one. He's got like eye veins in the back of his head. Yeah, this one's definitely coked up. He's like, "Ah, I'm gonna eat everything," and this one is just like, "I'm clean. It's been 30 years. I'm okay." So let's swap out the hands. I think that's a detriment here. Is that there's no gimmick. It's like you have to keep these hands with him. Yeah, I think it's going to lose points just for this. It loses the magic. Magic. Yeah, it feels wrong. It don't feel right. Not like, you know, in real life, like, oh, it feels like it's going to break. It just feels wrong, like the street sharks shouldn't have this. They shouldn't have extra hands. It doesn't go with it. So there's him with his long claws. Again, I don't know how I feel about that. You swap the hands. I don't like the extra pair of hands that you got to swap them out with. I feel like it takes away from the gimmick. I think they really just wanted to have all these to have articulation, but like that's like the number one weakness of all these. And they did do a good job with the paint. They added the little blue mark so it looks like he's wearing a glove. But like, I don't like. So if you're a kid, I'm not sure if you want the long claws. Like if I was a kid nowadays playing with these, I don't know if I would want the long claws. Maybe I would have them like, you know, stab people. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's definitely not a good feeling. It's more like, you know, like it would have to grow on me. Like I'd have to think about it. Because if you're a collector, you're most likely going to keep with the other hands, so it, you know, it stays true to the other design. But I think what I'm going to do is, since, let's see, let me think about it first. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to stick with the original hand. I'm going to put the original hand there and then leave the long claw there. So, because the gimmick doesn't exist anymore, I wanted him to look like this. So now it'll sort of match to what they were trying to do. So I'll have him one long claw and one short claw. Yeah. And I kind of like the Halloween colors of the original one. That's like a real orange and black. And then if you look at this, this is more like a pumpkin orange. Like it's a light orange, just to compare and contrast here. Yeah, I like the Halloween orange of the original one. Like that's a solid orange. That's like, we're fucking going trick-or-treating. And this one's like, maybe. But yeah, I think I'm going to give Streets a 3. Just because the gimmick's gone, and without the gimmick, what's the point? You know? And then if you're going to have the extra hands, why not have them look different? Why have, I don't know. I can tell by my voice I'm not happy with that one. It's like me talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm clearly not happy with the Streets. Yeah, he gets a 3 for an update. Yeah, I like, because the old one has that gimmick, and he has like the coked out face and the characteristic stripes, but it does get points because it does update the mouth, but like it's not enough. I don't know. Yeah. So that's my opinion on that. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, so then I'm gonna put his hands in there as well, so they stay with the package. Oh, hopefully. Right. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna wait until I put it back in the box, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Okay, so that goes there. What happened here? Oh, it went through the wrong hole. There we go. Tiger goes in the hole. Out the hole again. Oh, yeah, guys. Oh, my gosh. So, like, I wanted to dress like Quint to Frightmare because I wanted to get a photo op with all the Jaws guys. But then Richard Dreyfuss canceled, which made the other guys cancel. Now it blows. And then there's... Oh, there it is. Hands. They're really proud of that. Swap hands for combat claws. Oh, my God. They're really proud of that. Oh, yeah. Oof. That's a solid 3. That's a solid 3. Oh, and his hand fell out the box again. Oh, man. Alright. I might have to get a baggie for that. So there you go. A bagaggie. A bagaggie. Okay, so that goes in there. That's the original one. This is the new one. And I probably got to bend his legs so he stands. Even though he's probably doing a good job so far. Yeah, the streets. It's so stupid too, because like, oh my God, like with the articulation and his skates, like you really have to make sure he's balanced. Oh my God. Christian Kim with the great quote. I'm not happy, Bob. Not happy. Christian Kim Christmas. So the next one we're going to open up is Dr. Paranoid. Piranhas! Okay, so what I like about this one is definitely an improvement. So this one might get a 4 just because it keeps it. See that? You press the button, it keeps on his human face. Press the button, it keeps on his piranha face. That's already a huge improvement because this is the original one. Look at this. So you watch that? It doesn't stay. It goes right back to the other face. It doesn't lock in. So already, huge improvement. Huge. Tremendous improvement. Okay, let's read his bio first before we open him up. Name, Dr. Paranoid. Motto, by hook or by crook. Hey, they don't have the quotes next to it. I wonder if they fucked up with that. Because usually with the other boxes, there was quotes around their motto, but this one does not have that. Changed himself into a half-human, half-piranha monster. Constantly strives to make the world match his warped, wicked vision of made-to-order subcreatures. Street skills. Heavy into physical and biological sciences. Designs genes for every occasion. Designs genes for every occasion. Oh, that's funny. His vile creations are unparalleled in criminal history. Favorite feast? Shark tacos, shark steaks, shark a la king. Oh, Lord. And it has like all the other characters on there. Press button to make me mutate. Pose my arm. Hook for fighting. Load harpoon weapon. Push down to release fire. Ooh. That is missing on this one, I believe. Because I bought it from the flea market. So it doesn't have its piece. I never did. So there's that. Mario Party Jamboree game is amazing. Really? Okay. Thank you. Did I ever play Mario? I think I might have played Mario when I was younger. I did play Mario 64 when I was in college. We would race because I think my friend bought like a Nintendo, old school Nintendo 64, and we would play that Mario Kart. And then I do think when I was younger, I did play Mario with my cousins, but I think I was obsessed with Paperboy because I liked riding the bike and throwing the papers. Okay, Dr. Paranoid! So Paranoid is already looking up and up because the gimmick that was there is still there, and they improved it. So now he could stay as the Piranha Man or as the old bald Mr. Cleanhead. So that's cool already. So we're starting at a 4. We're starting at a 4. So let's see what happens. Let's see if the rating drops or goes up. Not quite sitting in there, but, you know, his legs are funny. Oh, hang on. Let's get the comment off the screen. Okay, here we go. He's not quite sitting in his throne. He is standing. He's pretty much standing. Ooh. Ooh, I like you muy macho. All right. So, like, on the original one, the hook... give me a face off. Yeah, the hook is, like, on his arm. So, like, that's solid, and, like, it rotates. You can't rotate, but you have to do like this. It rotates like that. There's no button there. but it's solid on his arm. What I like with this one, we're getting there. Let me get to it. I like. Oh, I gotta cut it. Cut it. Oops, there goes the plastic. I gotta pick it up. Ooh, I'm already liking this a lot more. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this original one, solid piece of plastic. His gimmick, you know, like if you want to, you know, have play, you have to hold it down so he looks like the piranha, and that hurts your thumb. Because right now I have to push it all the way for that to happen, and it doesn't stay. And then he's already missing a missile, and he's like solid, you know, it's all, you know, solid. This one, I'm liking muy macho because his hook, you could take off his hook. I like that. That's great. That's freaking great. I love that. That's great. Like, you could have him hold any other weapon. If they ever make any, like, accessories or whatnot, you can have him hold a different weapon. And then if you want, like, the Street Sharks to take away his hook and make him weak, like, oh, foiled again, you could have them take away the hook. So that's great. I'm loving that. And it, like, clicks right on. That's pretty solid, too, for play. That's really cool. I like the waist articulation. Very silly, but I like that because he can look up now. He could be like, oh, no, it's the Street Sharks. Hang on, he'd be like this. Oh, no, it's the Street Sharks. It's so cool. I like that. I really like that waist articulation. That's silly. That's great. That's definitely modern toy-like. The articulation in the legs are okay so far. Again, that's probably like the weakest part is the legs, but it's okay. It's okay with Dr. Piranha because, like, he's got thick boots on the bottom, so it's kind of easier. There's no wheels. There's no cowboy boots where you have to worry about it. It's pretty solid footing. And let's try his little missile attack. That goes far, and that's pretty strong. Do not point that at anybody's eyes. That was way stronger than I thought it was going to be. That's pretty cool. I love that. Okay, so, like, we're pretty much there, man. We got the articulation. We already showed the comparison. Let's do a side-by-side. Hang on. Is he... Yep, he's stuck on his piranha face. Okay, so side-by-side. Oops. Put his hook down. Okay, hook down, side-by-side. They pretty much stayed true to the sculpt. Like, looking on the screen, I can't even tell which one's the old one, which one's the new one. That was pretty good. As you can see here. Yeah, that's really good. They stayed true to that. Man, they stayed true to the design pretty much. A little bit more realistic for the new one. Not such a huge zipper. The chains also are, like, pretty decent. And then with the boots, as you can see there, pretty much the same color. Nothing too wild or different. The gun is kind of smaller, but I think that's just because, you know, the way they're doing with all the articulation and whatnot. So that's good. And then the hook hands. I like that the hook couldn't come off. That's really cool. That's wild. So let's compare the... Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, so this is the new one. Yep, stay pretty much true. Okay. Paranoid 5. Excited. Love the waist articulation. Loving it. Oh. I just noticed. Hang on. There's articulation in the gun. Look at that. So he could be like, whoosh, whoosh. And I like the little cable. It's like a little rubber cable there. So we could do with, oh my God, 5. Dr. Paranoid is a 5. This is that's the upgrade. It stays true to the original thing. Well, updating the things that were not perfect about the original one. Oh, yeah. Dr. Paranoid is a solid 5. God damn. That's so cool. All right, let me get the plastic so everything stays in his box. That's exciting. Wow, Dr. Paranoid. That is cool. Like, it stays true to what they originally was. And when you were a kid, like, what would you do to improve it? And it's so good. You could take off his weapon, make him powerless, and then the gimmick stays the same. Solid. That's a 5. That's a highly recommend. Great upgrade. That's awesome. That's really cool. And just to compare and contrast, like the old one's fucking dinosaur. This is cool. This is great. I really love that waist articulation. That's so funny. Like, no, it's the Street Sharks. No, fooled me again. Like, I can imagine him sounding like that with that piranha face. And there he is on the side. Push down rod and release to fire spears. That's so cool. I kind of wish he had like an extra see that see that, I guess it would be his bullet or whatever, his little missile. I wish he had like one extra one. I think that'd be my only thing. Like if you were gonna do like, can we give him like an extra missile? I would do that. That's cool though. That's a solid 5. Yeah, that's not like Streets. Oh my God, Streets. I feel like ugh, eek. Like all the cool and like the rats, 90s shit is like gone, stripped away. Got a new comment here. What's the comment say? Marvel's 85th anniversary. What about it? You say that Marvel's 85th anniversary. What about it? What about it? And then actually it's Super Mario Party Jamboree. Ah. Yeah, I didn't really play games growing up. The games I played were like on the PlayStation and whenever I went to my cousin's house. Because they usually had all the game systems. I never did. I was a toy guy. Like I have all the Street Sharks here, but I don't have I didn't have a Nintendo 64. I didn't play games. I was playing with toys. That was me. The only game system I got was a PlayStation 1, and then I had a PlayStation 1 all the way until like 2005 when I finally got an Xbox, and by then an Xbox was old as well. I did have a little Nintendo Game Boy, the one with the light up screen, SP whatever. I did have that, but I wasn't a video game person. And whenever I did play games, I just drove around. Like when the driver game, I just played Drive. And then True Crime Streets of New York, I just drove around. When I got Grand Theft Auto, I just drove around. Like I did beat some of the games, but a lot of times, like definitely for New York's, True Crime Streets of New York, didn't play the game. I just drove. Okay. Moving on from games, we're going to talk about the Big Slamoo. The Big Slamoo. Slamoo. Okay, we'll get his brother in ready. Make sure they're in reaching distance so I can do a comparison to the Big Slamoo. So Big Slamoo, number 1, press fin to make him bite. Oh yeah, let's do the bite gimmick. Okay, so he's pretty much on par. Okay. And then pull my right up and release for a whale smash. Okay. Name, Big Slamoo. Motto, lower the boom. I guess it's supposed to be like this water thing. 411 file, strongest shark around with a raw instinct for survival that doesn't quit. Slow to react, but unstoppable when he does. Slow to react. Oh my God. When you say he was slow, what do you mean slow? He was slow? Street skills. No shark can beat his strength. He smashes cars with a single hand slam, lifts loaded buses before breakfast, wrestles bulldozers for kicks. Main shoes, deep freezers, big screen TVs, and all-you-can-eat meal deals. They're really trying to go for some like gimmicky like writing, but it just comes off as like, all right, I got you. Oh Lord. Okay, we got another comment here. Spider-Man Unlimited 25th anniversary. What about it? What about it? I get we're talking about the 30th anniversary of Street Sharks. So like Marvel's 85th, the whatever you just said, the Spider-Man. Oh Lord, you guys. Everyone loves Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man's okay, but like I can't lie. I did have some Spider-Man because I was gonna say I was never a Spider-Man guy, but I did have Spider-Man comics. But like, I've always been a Batman guy, and Hulk guy, and Punisher guy, more so than a Spider-Man guy. Oh, oh, get the paper off. Big Slammoo. It's the Big Slammoo. Yeah, he's silly. This is how they had him in the box. That's so stupid. I like it. I love it. Okay, Big Slam. Oh, oh my God, he's all handcuffed in here. Aww. He's just as generic as his old one. I love it. So, oh God. So I like his generic pants. Hang on, we gotta move his everything correctly. Oh my gosh. This is why God doesn't want Street Sharks. He never meant for them to have articulation. Look how silly that looks. That looks extremely silly, and they're keeping true to the original one. But with the original one, it's not as silly just because it's like stylized. He's in the pose. Oh my God, they even really simplified it. So look at his stripe on these pants here. Okay. Come on, guy, help me out here. Okay, so for these, like he has like cool stripes, and they really simplified. Oversimplify? How dare you accuse me for oversimplify? But yeah, they really did. God never meant Street Sharks to be over articulated. And you could tell here with the Big Slam with his generic white pants with one stripe. He looks so goofy. Okay, so automatically I gotta... Let's try to fix the articulation in his feet so he's able to stand. Okay, we got that. So, oh my God. I don't know why. It's so silly, or at least with Big Slammoo. With his articulation. I don't know why. It just, when I... Okay, so his arm was... How was his... Oh yeah, so his arm was like this, right, when I looked at it. And then when I did this just to fix it, it just made me laugh so hard just now. Like, oh my God, that's so silly. So let's compare and contrast to the other one. So Big Slammoo, of course, his arm is designed so it looks like he's driving one of the vehicles, right? Big veins, heavily dilated eyes. He's with Streets. He's getting the cocaine because he's in the 90s. And this one, he's definitely got okay pupils and some veins on his arms. And he, of course, he does have his gimmick. The arm goes up. Hang on, go and focus. The arm goes up and goes down. And let's compare and contrast the sculpts of the back. I kind of like the gross sculpt of the original. So this is the original. Look at that gross sculpt. Definitely gross. He's dehydrating. He wants to show off his muscles for the movie. This one, not as veiny. Was still there, but like compared to the other one, gross. Like he's like Hugh Jackman. Ah, and here we go, side by side. Now Christian Kim's getting on it. Christian Kim. Christian Kim. We got Christian Kim here. Everyone is already playing Marvel vs. Capcom, but I can't wait to play it again at some point. I like how you're saying that. I'm yelling it even though you wrote it with a period. I'm reading it with exclamation points. So, I do like the biblically accurate cartoon paint job. Because this one is just like, we're making a toy. This is what the toy is going to look like. So you can see here, wider paint job. And here, this is like biblically accurate to the animated series. And the mouth. Huge improvement of the mouth. Look at that. I like the mouth of the new one, but the old one, like you can see all that. Yeah. I do like the teeth upgrade too. Come on. So this is the new one. The old one. I do like the teeth upgrade. I like how I like how sharp they are in the new one, so he still looks like mean. This one, well, the old one looks like he's just like, I'm gonna gum you to death. And then this new one's like, I'm gonna bite your fucking head off. I love it. And I do like the spots on top, the improvement. Because the old one is sort of like, I don't know. I like the new one. The new one looks fine. It's cleaner. I like how I complain about... Like, but that's the thing, though. Like, you want them to look different. And you want them to, like, sort of, you know, stay the same in the original. But, like, I like the simplicity of Big Slammoo with the dots. But, like, when you want a guy to look cool... Because obviously Streets is supposed to be the cool one. Like you want him to look cooler with the stripes and all that, but like this, it's like this is fine. This is clean. I like that. And does he have veins? Yep, he has veins on the original one. Got veins in the front, and then veins in the front here. And let's compare him to the other one too, because there was this big Slamoo. I like the details on this one. I even like the pants. It looks like an actual football team. I like the white socks, the black shoes, and the gold and red pants. Yeah, these ones are more like Buffalo Bills. Hey, hey, the Bills make me want to shout. Kick my heels up and shout. Throw my hands up and shout. Come on now. Oh, wait, I might get flagged. They might like, burp, copyright strike. Okay, so Big Slamoo. Big Slamoo. Let's see if I can get him to stand. I think Big Slamoo passes. Big Slamoo gets like a 5. Because he could stand. They did go oversimplified. Excuse me. That's a quote from a movie. It's stuck in my head. They oversimplified with his line on his pants. But I think they just wanted to make it cleaner. I think the gimmick works when he's standing, so that's fine. Again, the articulation, like that's the problem with all of them, so I can't really complain that with here. I think it works more with Big Slamoo. Yeah, the articulation definitely works more with Big Slamoo, but I'm kind of sad that both hands are closed. Kind of wish that one hand was open and then they could have that like that. But maybe they want him to do that, but they should have added gimmicks to both arms if they wanted that. I think that would have worked. I don't know. I think they kind of should have done that. Have like both arms do the slam down, because that would be cool. I do like the upgrade of the mouth. And not only that, but like what I like about the upgrade is that it's basically the same as the original toy, but they just chose to paint the mouth. They took the time to paint the mouth. That's cool. That's not like an extra rubber piece. That's literally just paint. No paint scuffs on this guy. He's veiny, but not as veiny. Yeah. I give him a 5. Because I really don't have any problems with him, other than like just like minor ones. But yeah, looking at him and just enjoying him and looking at him, and it's just, he's solid. Again, like Dr. Paranoid. Is it Paranoid? Paranoid or Paranoid? I think it's Paranoid. Like with those two, like that's perfect. Like I think so. Out of all the original brothers, all the original characters from Wave 1 and Wave 2, so like Jab is great. Slamoo is great. Paranoid's great. But like Streets, when you take away his gimmick and just give him extra hands, that's kind of dumb. And then Ripster is like you need him to punch, but he can't even punch because of his legs will give out. Yeah. So all in all, Wave 1 and Wave 2 are pretty solid. I think Wave 1 was like a 3.5, right? 3.5, 4. We'll go 3.5 for the original Wave 1. Wave 2. The only bad one of the bunch of Wave 2 was Streets. And the 2 were 5, so I'm going to give this one a solid 4. Because Streets is like a 3. Big Slamoo, Paranoid, those are 5. Both are 5. So with the average, I'm going to give it 4.5. 4.5 for the whole wave. Oh my god. I like you're really time coding this one. McDonald's Big Mac Chicken Big Mac. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that is a thing that exists. But yeah, Wave 2 definitely gets like a 4.5. And it just gets like, it drops down just because of the stupid Streets. The Streets, they updated him, and that's kind of dumb with his gimmick. They got rid of his gimmick, and I'm not sure if the new thing is fine, because switching the hands is dumb. They could have found some sort of way, like maybe like a little switch in his hands, but they want to have that articulation. And like the articulation's like the weakest thing out of all of them. Yeah. So Wave 2 was definitely a better improvement of what the thing is, because Wave 2 definitely improves the upgrades, especially for Piranha and Piranha. Piranha's like the standout of Wave 2. And then number 2 would be Big Slam Moo, where they kept true to the basic design. So like these guys are on the same level. Like that's the way you should upgrade it. That's the way you should do it. Solid. And then these two guys, ugh, they're almost on the same level to me. Like it's like, God, like he can't punch because his legs are gonna give out, and then you got to swap his hands. He doesn't really even have a gimmick. Hand swapping, that's his gimmick. It's kind of dumb. But yeah. So that's it. I'm glad they're finally here. I'll say that for sure. Like I'd rather have these than nothing. I'd rather have these than go on eBay and paying fucking $600 for these goddamn things. Oh my god, some of these things are super ass expensive. Like I was doing research because I was going through my storage unit, and let me see how much of these things are worth. Like that Street Shark puppet I have, no matter what condition, every single one of those are like $175 and up. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Saw the new SML movie called Amber Alert. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Wendy's Krabby Patty. You're really dating this video. That's hilarious. I bet that video was made in 2024. He's talking about Chicken McPatties and Wendy's Krabby Patties. And then, did someone mention McDonald's? Did everyone get the new buckets? Yes, I did. I finished the survey shortly before I did the review. I got all the McBoo buckets. They're not in here with me now, but I do have them all. Okay, so now that we're at this point, let's go through my old Street Shark. So let me separate the new ones. I'm going to put the new ones over here so they're out of the way. They're going to be displayed on my shelf. Yeah, so we're finished with the review. I think out of all the new ones, Dr. Paranoid is like my favorite one. Number 2 would be Jab. And I think like the worst is like my favorite character. That's what's sad. Like this one is definitely the worst. It's just the worst because the articulation in the legs and feet, and then when he tries to do the gimmick, like the whole body falls over. Fail. All right. Let's go through my old Street Sharks. I have the Boxer Slamoo. I'm not sure, like, they're just like rubber. I think you, like, if anything, they're just like rubber, so you can go like that. Because, like, this, there's, like, no thing in there, like, nothing in there to hold it back, so I think you just go like boom, 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 boom. Just solid rubber, and then he doesn't even have the mouth gimmick anymore. They don't even have that anymore. This is just like a solid piece of like rubber. But yeah, he's still in good condition. He's supposed to have a mouth guard. I'm still going through all my storage stuff, so hopefully I'll find his mouth guard at some point. But yeah, that's pretty cool. He's in great condition. Like if I ever die, Mom, if I ever die, you can get a pretty penny for this because this guy is in excellent condition. Solid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's in great condition. He's like he's fresh out of the box. That's how good he is. All right. I also have this guy. I'm not sure if I still even... Oh, wait. His accessory is probably in the basement. I couldn't find his accessory. His accessory comes with like the little stingray guy. But look at this guy. He's a little dusty. Da-da-da, da-da-da. He looks like Elvis. He just has like bendy arms. I think I saw, like, because I was watching some behind-the-scenes stuff, I was like, maybe I could remember some of the fun facts, but I'm like, nah, who cares? I'm just going to talk about the toys. But there was an episode where he's, like, literally flying in the air, and I was like, that's silly. I like this design, though. I believe they're going to make this guy. They're going to make more Street Sharks, and I'm so excited to do more reviews now. I really like comparing and contrasting and being like, ooh. But here we go. This is the what do you call it? Manta Ray, I think his name was. But yeah, he's cool. I like Manta Ray. At some point, the Street Sharks went really gimmicky, and I have no fucking idea why. Like, I think they were just running out of ideas how to do things. But, like, this is, like, the most gimmicky. So this is Jab, right? He started out as a little shark where you could just, press the button and it makes his eyes go out. But for some fucking reason... he transforms into a goddamn car, and I don't understand why. I don't understand the logic. He transforms into a car, and I don't get it. He even has like a little engine on top, so I don't know if he's like... Maybe they're like really gene splicing, so they gene spliced him with a car, like a race car. But like this is crazy. But I do like that he's still able to stand. Like he can like literally stand. But yeah, they went really gimmicky with the Street Sharks later on in life. This is like towards the end. This is when they were not even in boxes, like the cages. This is when they're on like a card stock with a plastic bubble. Collector's Conquest is amazing. No idea what that is. Cartoon Network's 32 anniversary. Cartoon Network didn't they delete that channel, or am I thinking of like they deleted the website? That's what I'm thinking of. They deleted the website, and then it cracked me up as like someone said, "There's no more websites for kids to go to anymore." I'm like, did kids even go to Cartoon Network website? That's probably why they shut it down. But they're all trying to be like, ooh, clutch their pearls, ooh. Again, big slammoo, big slammoo, a big slammoo. Another big slammoo, the repaint. Another slammoo, the repaint. And then we have Dr. Paranoid with his human look. Human again, being human again. And then you load this up with water and you just squirt the bottom. That was his gimmick. But yeah, this one's cool. I like that one. Solid. Stands. Human again. And here's the original Paranoid where you gotta hold it down. Man, what an upgrade to the new one. God damn. And then here, so apparently Street Sharks had a spin-off called Extreme Dinosaurs, and it's like a good thing because apparently Ninja Turtles never had a spin-off, but Street Sharks did, and I have a repaint of the Rex guy because I love T-Rex. If you know me, I like T-Rex, so I got both of them. I like the tiger stripes on the original one, the brown one right here. I like those stripes. And I do like the gimmicky metallic looking one. Again, just a repaint. But I was like, but Mom, the new one's green. But Mom, I gotta give me it. Put it in layaway so I can have it. Please, Mom. Let's see. Oh, one of the things is loose. One of them is loose. Loose. Loose, I tell you, loose. Oh, Lord. I know it's in here. I literally found all the pieces and put them all back, and now one of them is missing. God fucking damn it. Well, they can't have gone far. Oh, wait. All the pieces are here. I'm just being over dramatic. So, this is like the electric eel villain. And I finally found all of his accessories. I found his book bag. Because I think for the longest time, whenever I played with this, I didn't like the book bag. So now seeing him with the book bag, I'm like, why did I ever play with him without the book bag? And then he has like little electric eels that pop out of his hands. As you see there's one right there and one right here. Hang on. There's one right there. As you can see there's an electric eel, and then another one right there. And then he shoots this out of his face somehow. How do you do that? How do you do? He pushes his eye? What do you do? Yeah, I don't know how you get that out of his face. Oh, I see now. So there's a hidden button right here in his gills. I do like that. That's part of the design, so it doesn't take out of it. So, hang on. Point it right there. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so there's a hidden button on the side of his face, and then, ooh, look at the detail. It's even got eyes. These eyes do cry every night for you. The hurting's on me, babe. And then he has little things on the side. I will not shoot those off. They finally got back together, and I'm not splitting them up again. And then I have this guy. I really can't believe how good a condition this guy is. Like, I thought his hair would be gross, but, like, his hair is really great. Look how great condition he is. And I found his guitar. He's finally back with his guitar. He doesn't have a fin. Like, his hair is his fin. That's his gimmick. But, like, oh my gosh. This guy is in excellent condition. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What condition my condition was in. Excellent condition. Oh, wait. No, he's not in excellent condition. He's got some stuff on his teeth. But still, for comparing to what other toys look like, he looks great. He looks terrific. So this one, I also found his accessories. His bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your life. I mean, bare necessities. Okay, here we go. Here's Jab. Look at this Jab. This is his gimmick. They meshed his DNA with a goddamn F. Hang on, they have it on here, right? An F-28. So he's a goddamn fighter jet. You know what's funny? So, like, all his accessories were in there, but he was like this, right? And for years, I had this little orange piece, and I'm like, I can't get rid of this orange piece. It goes to my Street Shark. So now, I'm like 33 years old, and these toys are 30 years old, and now, after 30 years, the pieces are back. The pieces are back. That's cool. Oops, and another piece fell off. There it is. So this is another repaint, but I guess I don't even think I knew it at the time. I didn't even understand what repaints were. But like clearly this is just a repaint with different gimmicks. For some reason they gave him these little accessories, like they come right off, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, it's metal on top. Like, if he's like a metal shark, he's already got metal on him, right? So he's made of metal. Hang on, focus. Focus. There we go. So he's made of metal. Then what's the point of putting more metal on him? Oh my god. Yeah, again, a stupid, like, this is the same level of dumb gimmick, which I find hilarious. This is just like the dumbest gimmick. Because it's like hard plastic and you're trying to click it onto rubber. And that's clearly not going to work. And he comes with a little squirt gun. So fucking silly. So silly. Alright. Hey, buddy. Ken Pool Collects is amazing. Okay, are you a bot? Because, like, all your stuff is, like, out of context, and I'm like, but why? I feel like, what's his name? Lauren Michaels. Yeah, this is funny, but why now? So this guy's missing his skateboard, but I don't know if I even still have it. It's something that I would probably toss if I was a kid. I'd be like, I don't need no skateboard. Again, he's in good condition, but he does have a little knee scrape. But this was their little human friend. I think this was like the only human. I don't remember what box he was in. I'm assuming he was in a Shark Tank. Because he was like in one of the early waves. And then this one's pretty freaking cool. I do like this one. Although it never made sense to me because, like, he does have a little hand hole to hold, like, the peg, but the peg doesn't go in there. And I don't understand. I don't understand, mother. Okay, so let's try to get him ready, though. So this is another Streets toy, but he's completely different than the other Streets. Because I'm like, but Mom, this one's different than the other Streets. So this is Hockey Streets. He comes with a little hockey mask that comes off, as you can see here. And his little gimmick is that he, like, I believe, yep, you can swing back and go, swing back. And then he, like, he get hit. That's his gimmick. Well, how do you make the gimmick work? Hang on. How do you do that? How do? Oh my gosh. Okay, so, like, do you put it like that? Yeah, there's not quite a button, but he has a little street sign. See, one way, and it says Shark Attack, and he's got a little hockey mask. That's cool. I'm glad I have all these pieces, you know. It's fun. Definitely fun. It's funny, but, like, why now? And then there is something missing to this, but I have yet to find it. I don't even know if I still have it. But there was, like, a rubber thing that goes on top of this, so it looks like a shark, and then you rip it off. Like, oh my god, it's a robot! But I haven't found that rubber piece yet. I don't even know if I still have it because it's rubber. It might have rotten, and might have thrown it out. But yeah, he can talk. I can talk. I can sing. Figaro, 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 Figaro. Looking at me, looking at you, looking at me, my espresso. Yeah, but he's like a robot. I'm guessing he's most. Yep, he's got the paranoid sticker on him. That's right, Dr. Paranoid. It's like the Ed, like what do you call it? Ed 209? You have 30 seconds to comply. You have 10 seconds to comply. I love that. So when I was talking to my mom earlier, I was like, Mom, did you know I had like the vehicles? And she's like, what? You had the vehicles? So here they are. Oh my god, what happened there? How do you get that off? Oh my god, what the hell happened here? Uh-oh. Is there a button? If there is a button, it clearly stopped working years ago. There we go. Whew. So, it's a street shark thing. There is a piece missing to the... looks like. Who can we have as an example? Oh, let's use one of the new guys, right? So they would go on there like this. There's supposed to be a strap that holds them on. But this is a little plane. Nero, street shark plane. Na 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 na. Look at that. So there's that. That's the plane. Shark Cider. Oh, Shark Fighter? Shark Fighter, of course. And it looks like Paranoid had a little helicopter, which I don't think they ever released, but here we go. This is the little plane. There's the details. The deets. Yep, Paranoid in his little plane. Shark Fighter. And then you push these things in. Push those things up. Oh. I did not break it. Dead Sea Tupperware. It will not break. It broke. Please don't go. I can see you want the really rare. The diamond heavily rough. It's no ordinary lamp. Oh, I have it upside down. That's why. It started on a cold, dark night, where the dark man waits with a dark purpose. Maybe they went too far when I put them down because clearly they weren't supposed to go all the way down. Oh, my lord, this is great, and that's on my live stream. But I don't care. We already talked about the shark, so this is just fun time. So I guess it's supposed to stay like that. Because if you put them all the way down, then they not get knocked off. So I guess they're supposed to stay like that. I guess that makes sense, like a little fighter jet. All right. Shark Fighter. I do like that they fold up so you could just put them away on the shelf and it looks like that. Shark Fighter. And it doesn't look like there's any buttons or anything. Oh, wait. What are this? Oh, fuck. Something is missing. Now I gotta Google it. I gotta Google the missiles. The missiles are missing. I was all excited too. I'm like, look at this. It doesn't have anything. But then I saw the little door. I saw a little door hinge. I'm like, oh no, what's this? Now there's missiles missing. Ah, wonderful. Gotta find missiles now. And then here is the tank attacks. So let's go through this together. So you pop that open. Again, there's accessories missing already. I can see. It looks like missiles. Missiles are missing. That goes up, but I don't understand why it goes up because that's blocking the way. What else we got here? Okay, we got this. Do those go down? Oh, do these... Oh, they go out, right? Ah, they go out. Okay, so this is the tank. Oops, what fell? Streets. He's fine. So the wheels go out, so it looks like a tank. The little doors come down. There's little missiles there. I wonder if they pull out. Probably not. So there's little missiles that pop out. There's supposed to be a strap like this that holds the Street Shark in. And then this doesn't move. And I don't... So, unlike the other one, I don't see anything that has a missile. Like... Oh! And out comes Bubbles. So this was all pushed in. So I was like, what the hell is this? What the hell? And you pull it out. And out comes Bubbles. And there's no little missile thing, but this is the tank. So I guess there must have been something in here, the sides. Maybe they're like little missiles that go like... Use your imagination. But that's cool. Oh, yep, the door fell off again. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, wait, maybe the door goes like that. Possibly, maybe. But does it go that way? Hang on, let's push that down. It's got to go that way. Oof. Come on. This is great content. Great content for the website. So anyway, yeah, that goes down, right? Ugh. Some assembly required my ass. Ugh. I'm 33 years old and I'm letting a 30-year-old toy beat me. No, I'm beaten. So I guess it's supposed to go like that, right? And then you push this up, right? But I don't understand. Oh, wait, hang on. That's probably why. Okay. That makes sense. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I am so stupid. Oh my god, that makes sense. Okay, so it's supposed to be flat like that, right? Hang on. Focus. See, it's flat like that, right? And then, boom, it pops out, and then this thing flies forward, and then... Does this extend? No, it doesn't extend, but still. All right, that's how it works. Oh my god, I'm making it work. I am Mr. Fix-It. There you go. That's perfect. That's so cool. This is great, guys. This is great. Tank attack. And there's little stickers on there. This is great, guys. This is great. Does that get... Okay, yep. Everything gets popped right back in. This is great. Yes. The tank works. The tank is great. And there were some other things I found while going around. I had a Ripster watch. In great condition. Street Sharks. And then I believe you lift it up. And then that little readout. Digital readout. Street Sharks. Ripster. I didn't have many villains from the looks of it. And then I found a little rub-on tattoo. That's cool. Okay, so with that being said, those are all the toys. Those are all the vehicles. Oh, wait, I didn't show a close-up of this. I showed him up earlier, but I didn't really... Let's try it again. But, like, when you push him forward, his mouth goes like, hang on, where is it? Yep, there's a little wheel down here. And that was his gimmick. That's cool. This was Ripster on his motorcycle. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. I remember this being, like, when I was a kid, this seemed, like, really sharp. I think I might have even cut myself on that. But, like, that's, like, solid plastic. Nowadays, this would probably be more rubbery. But, like, I remember that being sharper than it is now. Look at his license plate. That's a custom plate. Lol. That's great. Okay. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode with the Street Sharks. I've had a lot of fun finally going through them, and then playing with them and showing you my collection. It's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun. As you see, Christian Kim, hang on. Christian Kim. Christian Kim said, "I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy." Ah ha ha. Ah ha. Give me that. And then, I don't think I really showed this off in this episode. I got the puppet as well. He's going through some, we call it rehabilitation, some therapy. I have him on top of this cup so he could reform himself to like a regular shape, because I think he's much better now, but he was all crushed because when he was in storage, he was like that. So now he's much better than he was before. But this was my Ripster. Howdy, howdy. Hang on. We got to do it for Christian Kim. We're going to do it for him. Hi. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we'll do that. Hi. I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I don't even know how he has the voice. Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Ah ha ha. Ah. Give me that. That's so great. All right. You got to get through conversion therapy, rehabilitation, reform your body. Oh, Lord. I am exhausted. That was a lot. So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of fun to finally go through all my Street Sharks, to finally find my Street Sharks, and to talk about them and to talk about my love. You know what's really funny, guys? So, a few years ago, I lost hope for finding Street Sharks or them coming back again or becoming popular. So I collected all the Sailor Moon figures. What kind are they? I don't even know what's the brand. I have all their boxes here. So I collected all the SHF figure art or SH figure arts, Sailor Moon figures, because I thought, we'll never re-release the Street Sharks. So I collected all of them just because when I told you in the beginning, like I watched the VHS and it had that Sailor Moon cartoon, Fighting Evil by Moonlight. So now I have all the Sailor Moons, and now I have all the Street Sharks. And it's so fun. So fun. That is great. Okay. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did talking about them. What other guys did I forget to show off? I'm seeing that some... I guess I forgot to show a close-up of this guy. Hang on. Put some light on the subject. I'm just making sure that I go through all of them. So there's this guy. This guy came with like a little machine gun that he eats. But yeah, I don't think... Does he have... Oh yeah, that's how he chomps. He pulled down his fists. And out comes Bubbles. There you go. If anyone who doesn't know, that's from Toy Story 2. Because he says, how does this work? And then, and then out comes Bubbles. Yep, that's the quote I'm quoting. And then, this guy has a pole cue, I think. Oh. Wow, there's like no gimmick here. That's hilarious. I thought there was like, you pull his arm back or something and he does something. No, there's nothing. There's nothing. He just had accessories. But yeah, I prefer this look over the one that they did. See, like he's got more detail on his tongue. He's got realistic shark teeth with the little ridges, and I like the leather jacket that's molded on. I don't like ones that's not molded on. So now all my Street Sharks are in one place, or most of them. I do think some are missing. I feel like I had the lobster guy. So the lobster guy must be somewhere. Or maybe I never did have him. Maybe it's just like a Mandela effect. Maybe I never had him. But I thought I had the Mandela. I thought I had the lobster guy. And I'm pretty sure I had my own orca. The orca over here is my friend Luke. Luke bought me that. I don't really feel like that counts to show off here. Because I'm like, no, that was a gift. And, I want to keep it over there. I don't want to mix them in with the other ones. And then I think that's it for Street Sharks. I thought I had the lobster dude, and then I have my own orca. So that's like 2 that are somewhere in the ether. And I don't know if I did or not, but I thought I had a big Slamoo. Probably not, but I thought I did. Again, probably Mandela effect in my head. And then a close-up of this guy one more time. Because this guy is the perfection. This is the best design. It's the superior design. It's the bright blue with the tan pants. It's the superior design. So that being said, hang on. I know people would get upset with me. So let's try them all before we head out. Before we head out, guys, let's try them all on the monster truck. Let's see if they make all the new ones fit. So street fits. And they could fit with the articulation because you can move their arms now. So streets fits. Does Slamoo fit? Oh, Slamoo fits. That's adorable. Big Slamoo in the monster truck. So he fits. And then, I don't think I tried Jab. I think I already tried Ripster, but we'll try Ripster one more time just in case. Yes. Jab fits. If the jab fits, you must have quit. Oh God. Poor Streets. Never had a chance. And then here's Ripster. Of course he fits because he's their leader. I never said I was a great leader. Come on, go and focus. I like how this new technology is like, you got product stuff, you just put it in front of the camera, and then it never does it because it's too busy focusing on my eyes. But here you go. Come on, product placement. Come on. There you go. All right. We did the test. They all fit. It's perfect. It's wonderful. Thank you guys for tuning in. I think the next week will be Frightmare, where I talk about what happened during Frightmare weekend. Because I'm going to Frightmare, and then it's going to be a huge unboxing episode. I have so many toys to unbox. Because not only did I go to storage, but I found old toys. And I bought toys years ago thinking that they would go up in value or become valuable. Some of them, they're the same price that they were years ago. So I'm going to open those up because I'm like, if they're not any more price, they're not valuable, I'm just going to open them up on the live stream. I got tons of toys. I got some Star Wars. I got some Star Trek. I got some Batmans. I got He-Man, Master of the Universe. I got, what else I got? I got Beetlejuice. I got Batman, the animated series. I got tons of stuff to open. I got some Jenna Ortega, aka Wednesday stuff. I bought it because I love Jenna Ortega, but it's Wednesday. So there's that. It's going to be a huge episode. Huge. I walk into this room, it's a big room. I'm like, oh wow, what a big room this is. That's how huge it is. Oh my gosh. So that's coming up. And oh shit. I just realized the big unboxing episode is I got to do that on a weekday. Because so it's going to be Frightmare and then Sarah. Because me and Sarah are going to talk about the Beetlejuice movies. We're going to talk about Beetlejuice and then Beetlejuice. And then unboxing. Or maybe I do it on Monday. Who knows? Or maybe a Friday. We'll see. Because this pile is getting bigger and I'm getting scared of how big that pile is getting. So it's got to be done. So it might be a Friday or a Monday live stream. Got to be done. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be safe out there. Go to McDonald's, get some boo buckets. Pick yourself up a Dr. Paranoid because this is a solid 5 out of 5 figure. And have a great night, everybody. Be safe out there. And go see... Oh my God, go see Smile 2. Smile 2 is fantastic. It's the best movie. It's amazing. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.